終わったっていうと話が進むのかな。
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror, a nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me. The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe.Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
あれだからね。殺すときに割っちゃってはいるから。はい。花。私。
On his clothes, that would make sense. He made it by hand. I mean, he brushes the silver onto the glass. That's not how they make mirrors these days. I mean, he made the mirror and he gave it to me.
なんかちょっと話戻るけど、アリバイも調べてみたいんだけど、あの時間に私があそこにいたみたいなやつも2人いればアリバイは作れるってことだよね。
Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange. We both realised at the same moment, I think. We must have seen each other before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection. The reflection was staring back.I think I was 5. It was my birthday. My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving. I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday. I waved back and we just spent ages waving at each other and copying each other's movements.
これは子供の時の話。鏡。鏡。片付け。死体かな？違うか。死体って調べたんだっけ？アリバイか。監視カメラ。ないね。なんかもうちょっと出てきそうな気するけど。待って、花のクリップがどれくらいあるんだ？ 19 あって、それは全部見れたのかな？まだ全然ある。
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. But she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. But she snapped a frozen piece up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies was synchronised anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
うん。 双子のエピソードだね。
Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses.
なるほど。
After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise,
わあ、これは結構
pulling a tooth, a graze.
思い切った行動だね。
We used a hairbrush. After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
花共有は全部もう見たんだっけ。花片付け事件のところの話。地下室。なんかもうちょっと見れそうな気がする。あの夜とかにしてみる？ダメか。3時。
I think when I drove back, it was about 8 or something. And I got back to the house about 3.
うん。お、出せたね。
After the kiss, the next time, he took me back to the house, to our parents' house, to their house. So, it was definitely him. I sometimes think he wanted to get caught to prove to himself that we were different people. He told me about his marriage, told me how his wife was completely different to me. I almost burst out laughing.
終わったって言って先に話を進めたい気もしつつ、なんとかもうちょっと7月3日のクリップが出せそうな気もしてもどかしいな。7月3日ってやると多分今自分がタグつけたのいっぱい出てくるけど、今40個も見たのか。エリック。サイモン。私。
No. I mean, he was... Everyone loves Simon. He was so nice to everyone.
これタトゥーないしね。
He loves me.
つまりこれは花が出てきてると。
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car. I left the next day, Saturday. I slept for a few hours in the car. When I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to try and make up. I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And I... Excuse me. Is there a bin?
よい。これつわりね。つわり来てるってことは、こっちはイブなんだ。6月27はイブだ。で、7月3日もイブでしょ。
It's like I told you before, I drove. I took the car and drove. I don't have my own car, but I have a spare set of keys. I just drove north. I wanted to think, put some space between me and them. Everything I told you before is true. I stopped at Glasgow. I was tired, exhausted. I pulled out and I hit a car. My car was okay, but I was worried about the baby, so I went to A&E to get the okay. Everything was fine. Slept in the car. When I woke, I tried to call Hannah from a payphone. She wasn't answering. And then I decided to drive back. I had decided that she was more important to me than Simon.
彼女にとっては花の方が大事なんだ。アイモン花か。私。あれ、血は全部見たんだっけ？今、花はどうしてるんだろう？花。今。出せず。この6件しか出ないのがもどかしい。
Parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house. I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the kettle, it was cold. I looked quickly into the living room, nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom, he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower. Whilst I was in the shower, the phone rang. I think it was Eric, his boss. I didn't answer it. Then I came out and I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, but I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him.
別の日のやつは聞いたのかな、一回。で、2人はちゃんと日記で記憶を共有してるから同じように答えられる。かなね、もう一回同じの見たような感覚になってるけど。